feminist that can't take it when you get fit. What does he do? He actually gets fresh and, most importantly, fit. That fresh fit nigga helping everybody get in goddamn shape.
This guy is totally unhinged.
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm unhinged?
You call me the N-word. Watch.
You are a nigga. Okay, yeah, we do like 10 sets of cross burnings. And here's the thing. I'm going to continue to roast them. They're going to sit there and say, okay, let's fucking go. 10 toes down. I will roast you motherfuckers until the end. You fucking homos got nothing else.
Yeah, I think I caught a little. That was a little hardcore. It was a little hardcore even for me.
I'm glad you didn't show up in a white hood, Nick. That would have optics, you know?
I was gonna do the MAGA hat, but it wouldn't go as hard as the white hood. So
Nick, your followers are going to Myron now. You got competition.
That's true. Both of you guys are. It's like I'm being outdone. I thought I went pretty hard in November,
You got Myron leading the dissident right now.
Yeah, it's a couple of the Albanian and a black guy gonna out.
It goes to show how things have changed, because I remember when Dave Chappelle did the Clayton Bigsby shit back in the day, it was fucking hilarious. But nowadays you do that shit, they're like, oh my God. Just goes to show how pussified we've become. After looking at that Donkey Kong photo, I can conclude that he's also a monkey.
Okay. All right.
Like, bro, I'm ready to end them. Like, they want to go here and say, you're a Myron. Cool. The fucking Arab guy that's also black that literally, like, I hit so many different check marks for the KKK. Y'all want to call me? Cool, you fucking.
If you're wondering who the white dude in the top left is, that's a white supremacist. Nick Fuentes, who's the leader of a far-right movement. And Just Pearly thinks, I will say, Just Pearly thinks orange does look good on you. I'm glad you took Brittany's advice. I do think it's funny that the only time you decide to groom yourself is for a Klan meeting. But hey, if that's the kind of high-value man you want to attract, go girlfriend.
Now,
let's fucking do it.
Hey, guys, when we speak, everyone...
Join the growing field of medical billing and coding.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's pretty alarming. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, it's funny that he's talking about Nick Fuentes because he was on when Sneeko used to go live on YouTube. He did a stream with Nick Fuentes. He did a stream with Nick Fuentes. So. Yeah, I remember Aba, right? Yeah, the dude who Aba, yeah, he did a stream with Nick Fuentes. Yeah. Let me not hold that pose up and hold it. I don't want that. Oh, okay, put the hood back on. Okay, man. I think we see, like, damn, bro. Like, you kind of see what's going on here, bro. You see, these dudes are really on some racist shit. I used to think what this was. I used to really think like these dudes who used to like kind of be affiliated with Andrew Tate. I used to think they used to just like sit around and just like circle jerk Andrew Tate, like no cap. Like I used to think they just like all they care about is Andrew Tate and the Matrix and this like wokeness.
Who? These three?
Yeah, all these guys.
Fresh&Fit,
cause it's like even like that's what this shit kind of stems from. It's kind of like these dudes who think that America is in the downfall because all this like LGTV type shit. So they kind of sit here and they kind of sit here and they're kind of like, okay, we're the pillars of telling you that you got to do this because if you don't do this, then you're gonna be subdued by the family structure because the man isn't in the household no more, and that's because of feminism and women and women are the reason because women are sexually liberated. That's the reason why a lot of men are doing school shootings and a lot of men are in jail, and the reason why America's so bad. That's why we need to bring back the men. That's what the pillar of these guys are. But now I'm just like, this is just like when they say make America great again. Like, I kind of support like Trump to a certain degree. But like when I hear that, I really think of like, y'all on some real racist slavery type shit, bro. Like, no cap.
I mean, I'd rather you stab me in the front than stab me in the back. So
yeah,
if it's Biden or if it's Trump or if it's somebody else possibly, I mean, bro, it's all the same. Like, well, Myron just straight up about it. Like, I don't think he was ever really sugarcoating it for the most part. He was a little bit, but I think now that he's to a level where he's, getting a lot of success and getting subscribers on YouTube, probably making a lot of money, he's famous. He's starting to flex a little, he's trying to, like, let it be known, like, bro, like,
yeah,
fuck y'all, man, fuck Aba&Preach, And he got that dude with him now, Zerka. And Sneako's over here trying to, like, you know, Sneako got banned on YouTube. Sneako's trying to, you know, kind of ride the wave and stay relevant.
I thought Sneako was on some Muslim shit now, like some Islam.
He
some
is,
Nation
but
of
at the same
Islam.
time, he's still a streamer.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not, I don't know if that Islam shit paying his bills. I think the streaming shit.
You said you don't know if that's paying his bills. Yeah.
I don't know if it is.
Yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah.
The streaming shit is where it's at. That's why he's still doing it.
I get what you mean.
So, and
But no, what do you think about
That's on
like?
YouTube,
What do you think about Rumble and like a lot of these like far rightist channels or these like red pill channels? Do you think like this is like? Do you think in a sense this is like what Kevin Samuels or like, you know, that whole era of like men trying to tell women this and that? You think this is kind of like done? Like you think this is over with type shit?
what the whole men trying to tell women how to
Yeah, or men advocate channels. Like you think that's like kind of dead with like you think there's actually a movement there? Like there's actually gonna be some like point where like men be like, okay, yeah, we have to start changing the way America is because of all these feminism and all this like leftist LG, like I said, all these like trying to turn like kind of what Dwayne Wade did with his kid, where he was like, yo, like I'm gonna let you chop off your genitalia because, you know.
I don't know if it ever get that far or that extreme. Like I said, I don't see who's gonna necessarily, because I think it's better for content than it is to actually
Implicate it as some
I
political
don't know
views.
if, like Fresh and Fit are really trying to make it. They're trying to go walk on Capitol Hill, march, you know, fucking, you know, down there and try to, like, you know, knock on doors and ask some questions. Like, I don't think it's one of those situations. You know, I think it's more so because it's like the race debate. You know, like it's content. It sounds good when you're debating about it. You know, it's
Okay.
good for debate. Men versus women. The whole been trying to figure females out. That whole type of like, you know, spaces.
Yeah.
You know.
That's just,
the thing,
it's
bro.
interesting content. It really is.
Yeah, because guys are interested in women, bro. We're trying to fuck. So we interested in these hoes, bro. So it's like, they took it to a whole nother level with this whole, you know, Kevin Samuels too, because that's what this thing was really based off of. Like, that's for, as men and women, we were watching it because it was based off of men and women. It was a whole men and women type of relationship.
You think there's some truth in that shit though? Like, you don't think there's some like truth to it to a certain degree? Like, you can learn something, I guess you could say. Like if you had a son, would you be like, hey, watch these dudes? Or
to a certain extent, yeah, bro, because you can learn something. Yeah.
so you would say they should have people look up to them and still follow them after this incident.
Fresh and Fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, bro, you can learn something from everybody. Don't take everything from everybody. Nobody's perfect. So Fresh and Fit are definitely gonna be fucking sitting there, showing who they are, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Fresh got some Myron got some flaws, but that doesn't mean everything he's preaching isn't. Some of it isn't valid. Some of it isn't resourceful. Some of it is useful, like working out. The whole part of that aspect of him is like, all right, be in the shade.
Yeah, you gotta get in the gym. Yeah.
Checking your calories, your
Yeah,
macros.
get in the gym.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your macros. Like, look, you know, so there's some things about him where you could take and be like, right, I gotta implement this. Fresh, the same thing. You know, Walter, you know, the same thing, and then, you know, but there's also things that they're gonna talk about where it's like, bro, I don't agree with everything, you know.
So this is not the end of Fresh Fit, then. That's what you're saying.
They got 1 million subscribers, bro. They're going
1.4
up.
million to be exact.
They're going up, bro. Their viewership has gone up. This is not the end, bro. And as long as they keep adding new characters like Zerka and Sneako, and because like I said, from the outside looking in, bro, we see it as it's like TV for us.
It's like reality TV.
It's
yeah.
like TV for us.